Ah, yeah, and this is probably leading to the... Do you potentially remember? Outside there was that one tree where you could see below it a precipice somewhat that we could maybe potentially get down to. I'm pretty sure that this here is going to lead to there. And just in case, I'm going to actually try this out. Make a nice little save. Through the crumbling remains of an old tomb, a passage leads deeper into the mountain. I was actually wrong. That's good. Back the tomb's entrance. Skeletal remains just out from the walls inside the tomb, which nature is now filled with loose rocks. Ahead, the graves lead into a passage. It runs to the left, a breeze whistling into its hollow darkness. You pull yourself up into the tomb. Beyond the half interred bodies flanking it, the passage into the rock winds its way upward. You ascend through its bends with care, leaving the light of the catacombs behind. You stand in a dark, narrow cavern. The passage climbs out of the depths of the mountain. Continue up to the cavern. You cross the narrow cavern, leaving it behind, and begin your climb through a steep passage. The air grows stale and heavy. You stand before a hallway. Columns frame dozens of tombs, hollowed in the rock. Cubby holes line the walls. Skeletal remains litter every alcove and spill onto the stone slabs that tile the floor. Inspect the hallway. You carefully scan the corridor and focus on every detail. Skeletal remains, probably dislodged from their cubby holes over centuries, litter the edges of the walls. Judging by an emblem etched on the stones of the tomb, members of the same clan or group lie buried here. A faint sparkle catches your eye. Under a pile of bones collapsed inside an alcove, you discern something glittering. It seems to be within easy reach. Retrieve the glittering object. You reach inside the cubbyhole, digging into the pile of bones and stones. Your fingers touch something cold, its surface smooth as glass. You grab it, surprised at its weight. Pull it out to reveal a large ruby resting on the palm of your hand. That's kinda cute. Okay, cross the hallway and continue. Steps carved on the rock climb up the tunnel. Its exit forms ahead, chiseled against the light of the open sky. Ha 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 ha, I was right in the end. Yes, my adventure instincts prevail once more. You stand on the narrow ledge of the tomb's entrance. Above, a tree hangs over the precipice, offering an anchor point for a grappling hook. The wind gusts beating on the side of the mountain will require a precise throw. Yeah, but we're not going to do this. We're going to return to the tomb. Go back to the passage exit. Go back. Damn it. Misclicked. Misunderstanding, rather. Cross the hallway, continue down the twisting, and et voila. We're back in business. I'd much rather be a bit careful. This skeleton stands rigid as stone and just as strong, eternally warding the crypt beyond. Inspect it. This skeleton's chest is bowed outward from pride. Its stout-boned hands clutch the heft of a heavily adorned but battle-worn spear. Above the skull, an eroded engraving on the wall depicts a man standing triumphant under a great gate.
Yeah?
In this case, it's really the stone. Inspect it. A kneeling woman raising a lantern. I have a woman who can probably raise a lantern.
What can I do you for? All right.
Kinda feels like I can't really do anything. Maybe if we read that thingy. His blood seeps from a wound so deep, blah blah blah, let silence fall, blah blah blah. Okay, maybe we have now learned
What can I do you for?
the secret arts. Call out his name, the Lord of Heldengate. Your words reverberate in the darkness, beckoning the skeleton back to life. Was when the Lord of Hildengate sound becomes a thrum riding the air, as his soul ascends, coalesce, and curls around you. It prickles along your skin before snaking for the skeleton's mouth. Empty eye sockets alight with flames. The skeleton shudders and rattles, head bowing forward. Its soul essence seeps into the door seals. Okay, so if we do it 2 times, I guess we can open the door. I'm very interested what Barrett is hiding behind the big door. Call out her name, the Lady of Vigils. Your voice clangs through the caverns. It echoes again and again. The air around you grows heavy. Eightwin, a toll, a death knell. Eightwin, a Lady of Vigils. The dark essence pumps up, coalescing into the air. Then it curls, sifting slowly into the skeleton's mouth. Shiny eyes. Head bowing forward. Open the door, let me see what horrors await me. Well, apparently somebody who just likes to stand around like an idiot. Who are you? Give me a second while I drink a bit of coffee. My throat is kinda sore. Maybe I've... slept in the wrong way or so. Don't know. The towering skeleton straightens his spine. That's a feat. The sound of his bones shifting rattles around the cavern. A gilded sword rests strapped to his back, and in his hand he grips a massive flail with a heavy skull for a striking head.
Watcher!
Yes. Wind fires flicker in the pits of his blackened eye sockets, burning with a deadly intent.
Been more than a middling life worth since my flails got bathed in bloody gore.
Aye. I don't know why you're suddenly talking in dialect, but aye.
Speak, then perish. Listen, you've a cause from birth to fare here.
The reason I'm here, why? Townsfolk said this was the place to socialize. The skeleton stands still as death, magic billowing around him, burning up the air. Several moments, he only stares. And his teeth clack loudly, and he hefts the flail from his shoulders, swinging it just short of your throat.
Wis made to laugh as kill ye. Either way, speak true. A button your next and last breath.
Yeah, honestly, I was just exploring. He clicks a bone in a shuddering step forward, then another. His otherworldly voice bellows an incantation to Barras, and the flames of his soul surge up, consuming the whole of his skeletal frame.
Then you'll die now in the darkness.
We'll see about that, bitch boy. Okay, first things first, we need more people. Otherwise the field of battle is going to overwhelm us relatively quickly. Good, here takes it there. That's something I can work with.
Smart. You like that? Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Feel free to do so.
Let's go.
Need some strong.
No problem.
Okay. We're getting more companions along the way. It's neat. just not overly much.
Say your prayers.
You can still heal yourself. Come on, my little tentacles. You know how much I believe in you.
After him. Mow it. Exceed on us. I hear you.
Nice little reminder that disengage is not a free action. Very nice reminder of that, actually. So far, so good. Okay. Well, it's hard to beat the dead, to be fair. They're somewhat immune to the normal way of just killing things. You need to double kill them. Okay, you can send it because I'm pretty sure the lady is not dead. But hiding. Bloody coward. Let's summon another familiar. Nothing is futile. Nothing is futile. We just need to fight harder and harder. I mean, to be quite fair, we heard this soon, but the truth of the matter is that we quite literally just heard of this place and went to explore. I ain't lying. Now, the Lady of Vigils, maybe she shall die. Most brutally. Not of course. I'm basically doing this just to spite Bareth. Quite literally. Because I don't like being blackmailed. Yes, most people don't. So if you were to ask me, why so aggressive in your entertainment? I'd say, yeah, that's basically just Barrett's own fault, isn't it? Well, thanks for your things. Wasn't really much to pick up, but well, I guess. And now I'm going to smugly go up to the priest and go like, yes, I totally fulfilled your job. Maybe not in the way he had hoped or anticipated, but technically speaking, we did what he had asked us of. You know? Let out a few of the minor details, like how we kinda pissed off all over Barrett's most sacred place. Just happened. You know? Shit happens. Best of us, even. Huh? Now then, back up. What are we actually going to do next? We're pretty much done with the sacred stair. I guess we can go to the nobility quarters. You know where all the rich people are. I'm sure there's stuff to steal there. Doesn't that sound rather pleasing?
Coming along well, is it? It can be dangerous down there. So I read.
Well, it is dangerous if you actually intend to be humorous about it. As I just learned. Hey, magically kept into place. Skeletons do not take too kindly to humor. For some reason.
I never went yet, but I will after I die.
Well, did you know that Vizera had become a death guard?
Had heard, but knew no. Is it true? Isaiah is a death god.
Pretty much.
So, under the right duress, it can be done.
You want to become a death guard. That's why you're preparing to ritual to kill yourself.
Yes, the fate that awaits me. Then I will walk within the catacombs beneath the temple.
Well, you're in luck. It just so happens that, you know, they're probably gonna need a new one.
Finally, I'll be one of Bereth's chosen. Blessed for always.
Well, until I come along again and kill you too.
May your God have mercy on your soul.
Don't care if his god has mercy on his soul. I will not have mercy on his soul.
We gotta get this fella to a brothel.
Indeed.
Call me Fathomedic, but why be sticking around if all the best bits and bobs fall off?
He blinks wide eyes back at you. I really don't think you should do this.
Too late to stop it. I'm going to die either way.
Slanting you a feeble smile, the priest checks the remainder of a nearby hourglass. Then he uncorks his goat-skinned flask and chokes down a deep swig.
We will speak again. After my acolyte has gouged my heart from my chest. The cutting and the chants will work. You'll see. All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask.
Well, I've got you your little stone tablets, if you're still interested.
Give them here.
The priest's arms quiver from the weight of the stone-carved tablets. As he sets them down, his hands scan the roofed words.
Truly, you are Bereth's champion. Yet you will not die soon. There is work ahead for you. I set these aside for you. Old keepsakes from another time. Bereth holds you close, perhaps in helping you.
Yeah, well, old man, I'm sure you're gonna die. As for becoming a death guard, yeah, I don't think Barrett chooses champions that lightly, so probably not a death guard candidate. Doesn't really matter to us. He's gonna end up as some of these skeletons down there. At some point, some cheeky adventurer is going to come along and kill him, like so many other skeletons.